autocrats the world over are trying to make people like investigative reporters disappear. They're trying to drive us out of business. They are jailing us, they're exiling us, they're doing everything they possibly can so that we don't do the essential work of holding power to account. And that's what the investigative reporting program is all about. I wanted to try something radical, and that is if we gave our students the chance to actually conceive of and execute their own investigative reporting, could our students actually rapidly accelerate their development as investigative reporters?
These journalists coming out of the IRP are needed more than ever in this moment. These stories have the possibility of changing policy, changing culture in important ways. And so this is not a theoretical ivory tower exercise. This is real journalism.
And I think that's one of the great things about the IRP is that it's not that you're working on another professional reporter's story. You're the reporter. You are the one who's doing the interviews. You're the one who's doing the requests for records. You're the one who's writing the story. And the IRP said, here's resources, here's time, here's mentorship. Go and do this work.
When it comes to reporting, really what it's about is leveraging the massive amounts of digital data, the digital footprints that we create every day, that businesses create, that government entities create. And I think what we are teaching here at Berkeley is tools, techniques, but really a mindset and a methodology for thinking about data and thinking about how to access data and how to use data to tell stories.
Of course, I did not imagine I would produce a front page New York Times story, maybe ever. Certainly not, a couple months after finishing journalism school. It felt really special that that was possible and that I had so many people here who wanted to support me, wanted to help me get the story out there, wanted to get it into an outlet where it would be read by people, and really just believed in the journalism and the story from the beginning.
It's important that newsrooms look like the people that we are working so hard for. It is important that we bring to the table women and people of color that have different life experiences. And I think through work like the work that the investigative reporting program does, we're able to mend those relationships so that people know we are listening, we are seeing them, and we do care about them.
The most special thing about the investigative reporting program and the journalism school writ large is you get an opportunity to tell a bigger story than any reporter my age would get a chance to tell, and that's so special. Places like the IRP have this opportunity to carry these stories across the finish line, carry these stories further than other outlets or publications can manage to do, and they do it while training and inspiring the next generation of reporters who will do the same.
I started looking into a company called Lexipol. They're a massive national organization that writes policy manuals for police agencies across the United States. I found one of their co-founders advising police officers to withhold death notifications from family members until they had plumbed them for information about their dead loved one. Seeing these families band together to make changes to the law to prevent families from having to go through this again, that's exactly why I do this work. It's the best reward that I could possibly ask for.
Our students have won 3 Polk Awards in the last 4 years. We have demonstrated that this crazy, mad, radical experiment, it worked. It works. It can work. It can continue to work if we just stick with it.